Girl, now Mr. Logan Coleman done popped up in here. Hey, Markel, what's going on, friend? Y'all shout out to Markel. Y'all know Markel, girl. Shout out to Markel. What's good, y'all? What's good, everybody that's coming up in here? I believe this is the season finale. I don't know for sure. Ro ain't never said nothing, but I'm using my third eye. And my third eye is letting me know that this is more than likely the season finale. Which makes sense because Love and Marriage Huntsville gonna be back soon. So, I knew it was gonna happen eventually. It just would have been nice to have had a reunion. I don't know why Jesse Collins and them around there acting like they scared to have a freaking reunion. Jesse, what the hell you got going on, sir? We need a reunion. Like y'all just ended it off the season and then we gonna be right back or whatever. I mean, I need a reunion. The hell y'all got going on? What's the purpose of having a reality show if y'all ain't finna have no damn reunion? All the other reality shows I know got a damn reunion. People tell me about this show and I never watched it. Is it better than Bell Collective? And is. Okay, Markel? And is. I stopped reviewing Bell Collective for a whole month. I just came back to do the first part of the reunion last week. Okay? And is. And I love me some Carlos. You know I love me some Carlos. All right? But the truth is the truth, and the tea is the tea. Don't get hot with me. The shit was garbage. And I lost interest in it, and I had to stop. I only came back to do the reunion. Okay, I'll check it out. What network? On. It just came on tonight. It's on. It just came on tonight. But it's only 11 episodes because I swear this is the season finale. Okay. They ain't never said it, but my third eye is telling me that this was the season finale. But yeah, it's real good. It's a good show. It's a lot better than Bell Collective, a lot better than Love Marriage Huntsville. At this point, anything better than Love and Marriage Huntsville, be clear. But y'all know I get started at the 10-minute mark, and I'm not gonna keep y'all here long. I'm not gonna stretch it out for over no hour because it really wasn't much to the episode. All right, no shade, but it really wasn't much to the episode. So I ain't gonna stretch it out and keep y'all here for no hour. When it's done, it's done. I stopped Huntsville after season 2. Got bored and too repetitive. Child, let me tell you something. Love and Marriage Huntsville was my bread and butter for many seasons, Markel. But you're right. The reality of the situation is it did get too repetitive. Okay, dealing with people's divorce that they stretched out over seasons and rumors and all that shit. Like you ain't lying, Markel. It was a lot, but that was my bread and butter, honey. Okay, look, I could have just reviewed that show and my channel would have been just fine back in them days. But times change now. You said the retirement party was boring. It didn't look boring to me. Now, maybe the scenes that they showed was a little meh, but the retirement party didn't look boring to me. It looked expensive as hell. Okay, she had all these girls dancing and everything. Had a live band. I need that kind of money, honey. So where I throw a shindig and I got a live band. Now that's what I'm talking about. We dancing to live music. All right. That's the shit I'm talking about. Fuck that DJ. So you got real money when you got a live band. Anybody can get a DJ. Girl, do you got a live band? Okay, do you got a trombonist, a trumpetist, a saxophonist, a drummer? You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. That's real nigga money. Dr. Jen, not you can't get into the struggle bus love stuff. I'm weak. Don't tell me because I ain't seen it yet. I'm gonna watch that tomorrow and do the review for that tomorrow. So don't come in here telling me nothing about the Bell Collector Part 2. I ain't seen it yet. But listen, it's too bad the reunion was better than the host. No shade, Carlos. Because I know you be around here from time to time. Y'all know Carlos be popping his head up around here. There's no shade, Carlos. It's not. But you know, I am gonna be honest. Like they say that the reunion was a lot better than the whole damn season put together. Um, and the part one of the reunion was good. I didn't mind part one of the reunion. I was thoroughly shocked and surprised that it was as good as what it was. So, you know. Now I don't know what you're gonna do for season 8, but shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. You know what I'm saying? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 minutes. Heart Hustle Houston. This is season 2, episode 11. Rings and things. Now they ain't never said this was a season finale, but my third eye is just telling me that this is the season finale. Okay, they ain't never said it. Jesse and them ain't never said it, but I'm just gonna assume that this is the last episode for this season, especially since we didn't get a coming up. So we'll talk about that when we get down to the end. So we just about to hop on into it. The episode continues with dinner, and Latoya has had enough of Chloe Cook. Chloe tries to go out and talk to Latoya to try to get some clarity. Rose shuts it down, and Chloe decides to leave. This is why Jesse, Collins, Entertainment, and all of y'all around there, why we need a reunion. Because y'all keep ending this show on cliffhangers, and we would love to hear what the cast feel, how the cast feel, what the cast did they ever talk outside of all of this? Was shit said outside of all of this? Like the only way we will know is when the cast members decide to go live on Instagram and talk about it. But see, if y'all have a reunion, it wouldn't have to be all of that. The cast, um, you know, the fans of the show, which is what I am, the fans of the show wouldn't have to be left wondering and waiting for these cliffhangers. Y'all can have a proper reunion, and then it can be said, this made me feel like this made me feel like that. I still feel like this, or maybe I don't feel like this no more. Maybe something happened in between that, and now we at the reunion, we can sit and talk about it. Anyway, listen, again, do I feel like Chloe is a bad person? No, no. I don't think Chloe is a bad person. I think she wear bad wigs. I think she got a bad discernment, you know. I think she got a bad attitude at times. But do I feel as though she's a bad person? No, I don't. I do think that Chloe is going through some things. I believe that Chloe is still grieving the loss of her husband, which is why she's trying to make fetch happen with Jordan. Because I really believe she feels like if she gets engaged to Jordan, that they're somehow gonna relieve her of her grief. And girl, it doesn't, and it will not. But that's something that you're gonna have to figure out on your own, Chloe. You could do what you want to do in the first place, but that's really what I'm just telling you how I feel, Chloe. Could I be wrong? Perhaps, but I don't think I am. I really do think you're trying to make fetch happen with Jordan by any means because you feel like that's gonna relieve you of all the grief that you got from losing your first husband. And that is never gonna happen, love. I mean, you could try it, but tell me how it works out for you. Moving on. The ladies meet up the next morning to have breakfast and they talk about what happened with Chloe the night before. And Labrina feels like Chloe is just ain't doing shit, showing her true colors. She feels like this is how Chloe always was. This is who Chloe has always been. And now she's just showing it. And now everybody else is seeing it. And they're not trying to make excuses for her no more. Or at least they're tired of making excuses for her at this point. And I would be too. I'd be tired of making excuses for Chloe Cass too. Hey, one who cares. Hey, just me. How you doing, friend? Latoya says at this point she can't continue to pour into Chloe. She's learned her lesson, and she messaged Jordan and tells him that she's pulling out of helping with her pending engagement. Again, I don't feel no ways tired about it. I don't feel no ways tired about it, and you shouldn't either, Latoya. You've done all you can. You've done all you can do. And she's shown you who the hell she is. So I'm not mad at you for pulling out. And I hope Jordan won't mad at you for pulling out. I hope he wasn't, and I hope he don't feel no way about you about pulling out. He knows exactly what he dealing with. He do. He knows exactly what he's dealing with because he has even called out Chloe for her smart ass mouth, her badass disposition, her fucked up ass attitude. He's even called her out this season. So I really hope he ain't felt no way sad about it. Like, that's your God given right. You ain't got to continue to help if you don't want to help no more. Labrina takes the ladies to a cowboy hat store. I'm assuming that's what it was, to look for hats for Williams' retirement party down to the NFL. And listen, it's sad to say it, but the ladies was having a whole lot of fun without Chloe. Like it's like a dark cloud is gone. And so now everybody could just sit back, enjoy themselves, and have fun. They ain't got to be worried about smart ass remarks. They ain't got to be worried about no passive aggressive behavior. They ain't got to worry about no woe is me party when it comes down to Chloe. And listen, I look, a lot of people be up in my comments trying to take up for Chloe. Girl, fuck y'all. The fuck? Girl, fuck y'all. Y'all can sit up here and try to take up for Chloe and her badass disposition all y'all want to. But Chloe has been showing herself to be a problem since last season. Let's just be clear. I was just giving Chloe the benefit of the doubt, and I was just giving Chloe grace because of fine ass Nico. For fine ass Nico's sake, I was giving her the benefit of a doubt. But girl, not even Nico can save her at this point. His fine red ass. Not even he could save her at this point. I don't mind Nico. I ain't gotta have Chloe. And I'ma just be real. I ain't gotta have Chloe. Look, don't get me wrong. Chloe is good for reality TV purposes' sake because she's decided to put herself in the villain role. Fine. Fine. But so Chloe at home with them gals of hers, Noah, I think it's Noah and Nolan. Why you name that little girl Nolan? All the niggas I know named Nolan. Why you called that girl Nolan? Was you expecting her to be a boy, but then she said, surprise, I got a click. Is that what it was? Nolan. How do y'all feel about that name for a girl? Let me tell y'all something. I'm sick of y'all parents running around down here giving these unisex names. I'm over it. I'm over it. I went to school in middle school. I went to middle school with a girl who parents named her Brandon. And we, as her as her home girls, just called her Brandy. We did. We called her Brandy in school because we won't finna call her no damn Brandon. She ain't no boy, Damon. Real story. This ain't some shit I'm just making up. I really went to middle school with a young lady, and she was my friend, and her parents named her Brandon. That was her God-given name, Brandon. All her homegirls called her Brandy. We did. That was our gift to her. We called her Brandy. We won't finna walk around school calling her no damn Brandon. Girl, I'm sick of it. Like y'all got these niggas walk around being called Stacy. I went to school with a homeboy named, and that's my homeboy. I love Stacy down. I went to school with a white boy named Ashley. My freshman year, and he was a senior. Couldn't stand him. I couldn't. I couldn't stand his fat, oblong, long neck shape ass motherfucker. I couldn't stand him. Hated the ground he walked on, and he hated me. He hated me because I was gay, and I hated him because he was a. Don't say that, T. But it's the truth. Walked around here, another wigger. Walk around with the name Ashley. But y'all know what I was gonna say. Y'all know what I was gonna say. Y'all heard that crap. Y'all know what I was gonna say, but y'all saw how quickly I stopped myself. Okay, couldn't stand him. I hated that. I hated that motherfucker. I look. Everything bad I wish for everybody, I wished it on him 10 times fold. But that's my point. Like I'm tired of it. I am. I'm tired of it. Give these girls the girls' names and give these boys the boys' name. I ain't got no time for no unisex shit. Naming that little girl no. That's probably another reason why she hates your ass. But this ain't got nothing to do with that. I just really wanted to get that off my chesticles. I did. It was weighing heavy on my chesticles, and now I felt the need to get it off. Anyway, Chloe says that since being back from Round Top, she's much better. She don't want to be in this space with people that don't want her there. Chloe talks to her girls about Jordan and how they feel about him, and they said their main reason why they ain't fooling with Jordan is because she hid him from them. She's saying that she not okay with them being married, saying that they don't feel comfortable, and Chloe leaves Jordan to talk to them. Chloe, if you just needed a scene, I understand that. But you using your daughters in this type of capacity to have this scene, it was actually really sad. And then you want to leave it up to Jordan as if Jordan is the all-knowing one, as if Jordan is the all-wise one, as if Jordan talking to them is going to make them feel any better about what the fuck they're feeling. They don't like him. And yeah, mainly it's because they're daddy's girls and they're probably feeling as though he's trying to take the place of their damn daddy. And I hear you when you say that that ain't what that is. I hear you when you say that that ain't what that is. Um, do I feel as though you're trying to make him their daddy? No, I don't. But I also feel like you with him for less than genuine reasons. I will say that, Chloe. Okay. I'm just gonna be honest, Chloe. I do feel like you're with him for less than genuine reasons. I do. And what is that reason you say? Because you're using him to try to get over the grief of losing your ex-husband, which is really sad. You're gonna grieve regardless, Chloe. That's just life. You're gonna grieve regardless. No amount of nothing that Jordan could do is gonna take away the fact that you once lost a husband. Probably unexpectedly. I don't even know how that man died. But I'm more than sure you wasn't expecting it. Neither one of y'all was expecting it. And it happened. For whatever reason, God called his name. It was his time. And there's nothing that we could do about that. He had to answer the call that God gave. But you getting with Jordan, I'm sorry. I just really felt like it's solely because that's an outlet for you to try to get over the fact that you lost a husband. That's really how I feel. Am I wrong? Perhaps, but that's really what I think, and I get paid to give what I think. So it just is what it is, Chloe. Feel a way about it if you want to. That's just my opinion. But the fact that you trying to pawn that off on your girls, that says a lot about you and how desperate you are to have a fucking man. Latoya is a brand ambassador for some new app where you can meet eligible bachelors with dogs. So her dog is down to a damn photo shoot. Look, Latoya, get your money, sis. Um, and Manera comes in support. So Latoria says that what happened with Chloe is still heavy on her mind. Manera feels like she must be going through something that they're not aware of, and she needs to get through it on her own at this point. Um, she just wants her to be a better person. Latoria says that even though she's not going to be down to the proposal, she's going to send her some flowers. Why? Why, Latoria? Why? You don't owe her nothing. You don't even owe her that much. Latoria, if you're going to be done, be done. Don't send her no damn flowers. Sending her flowers for what? Why? That be the thing. See, Latoria, you too nice. You are. You too nice, Latoria. You too nice. And there's nothing wrong with being nice. I'm nice when I want to be. But when I'm done, bitch, I'm done. Ain't no flowers, cards, or candy. None. No teddy bears, no nothing. If you're going to be done, be done. That's why you get treated like that, Latoria, because you're too nice. You need to put your foot down and keep your foot down. Show people how they're going to treat you. Don't just accept any old thing. You got to show a motherfucker how they're going to treat you. You have the right to do that as a grown damn woman. Talk about something you still want to send some flowers. Why? You done enough, in my opinion. So Elena meeting up with Chloe. Elena says that she's in a much better space and she's much happier. Now that she done got punk ass Josh out her damn life. Elena says that they're fully separated and she don't want anything from him but the money that he lost. But she says that he feel like he don't owe her nothing and she sent him back living with his mama. Listen, he feel like he don't owe you nothing because he ain't got nothing to give you. Obviously, because he done moved back in with his mama. Why he ain't got no money to afford him a 1-bedroom somewhere? That's why he ain't got nothing to give you, Elena, because he ain't got shit of his own. He done moved back with his mama. Okay? What you gonna get? Pennies on a dollar? Look, I'm gonna be honest with you, Elena. I really feel like you should just chuck that up as a loss. Yeah. Okay? Unless y'all go through the judge with this and then the judge feel like he owe you something, now that's one thing. But honestly, I just feel like you should chalk it up as a loss. You learned your lesson. Don't let it happen again. Because, girl, Josh ain't got no money. Josh ain't got no ends. No more shopping sprees. No more late night creeps. No more VIP. No more dough. Because y'all can't even kick it no more. Chloe fills her in on what's going on with the ladies, especially with Ro and Latoya. And Elena says that she knows Chloe has a good heart, but her mouth can be a problem. Again, Chloe, you keep trying to act like you're not deserving of the shit that you've been getting, but you are. Your mouth gets you in a lot of trouble, Chloe. And Elena know that more than anybody with the way that you treated her last season when it came down to Josh. Now, don't get me wrong. Was you right about punk ass Josh? You were. But at the end of the day, you sitting here trying to make him feel like he ain't this and he ain't that, but to your homegirl, he the world. So why would you disrespect him in her face like that? Williams' retirement party from the NFL. So, girl, Josh show up to the damn party in a struggle hat and a struggle suit. Because you know they friends now. Labrina talks about how light the energy is since Chloe isn't around, and all of the ladies agree. So Latoya says it's hard for her to throw people away and wondering if Chloe deserves some grace. Rose said, girl, it ain't too hard. Balled her ass up, walk your ass to the nearest trash receptacle, and threw her ass up in there. Look, I agree with Chloe. I agree with Rose. I agree with Ro, Latoya. It ain't hard to throw nobody away. It ain't hard to throw nobody away that deserves to be thrown the fuck out. It ain't hard when your spirit and your soul has had enough. Your spirit and your soul, hey Ro, your spirit and your soul has had enough. And I agree with Ro. It ain't hard. Balled her ass up. Walk to the nearest dumpster, the dirtiest dumpster that you could find, and throw her ass up in there. It ain't hard, Latoya. Latoya, again, you're just too nice. You're too nice. And again, there's nothing wrong with being nice. It's not. There's nothing wrong with giving chances. But at some point, you're going to get your spirit and your soul is going to get sick and tired of giving the same person chance after chance after chance after this ain't Monopoly. And even in Monopoly, you only get so many chances before you reach the end of the deck. Not you came to the car to listen to me. Girl, where the hell you at? So Chloe and Valerie shoot some content to thank everybody for coming down to their damn Galentine's. Because y'all know it was a joint venture. To let Ro tell it. Okay? And if it's a lie, Ro told it. But to let Ro tell it, that was a joint venture. So I'm glad that we got to see Miss Val. All right? I am. I'm glad that we got to see Miss Val. Yeah, I'm being messy, but so what? Okay, this is my church house. I can be as messy as I want. So Chloe says at 45 and some change, she she not trying to change who she is for nobody. They can either they can either take her as she is or have nothing at all. Well, I guess the other lady said they'd rather have nothing at all. Okay. I guess the other lady said, girl, we don't want nothing at all. They'll have you will have nothing at all. They'll rather have nothing at all. You could just be you by your damn self, girl, because they over. Can't say that I blame them, Chloe. Anyway, Jordan waiting for her after she finished getting changed or whatever. We see him down in his cream suit. Shout out to the cream suit. Because we know his ass can't wear white. You know, white mean you're pure. Ain't there one of y'all pure. So I'm glad that he chose cream. Cream is the next best option. And he decides to propose. But girl, yeah, it was a beautiful setup. It was. It was a beautiful setup. But if you into all them damn flowers, okay? If you into all them damn flowers, it was a beautiful setup. But see, listen, I don't need my setup to look like a FTD store. Okay, okay. And I'm just gonna be honest about it, Ro. I don't need my proposal to be a whole FTD store. I really don't. I really don't. Now, don't get me wrong. It was real cute. It was. It was. It was real cute. I ain't trying to be no hater. I'm just saying, when LaFonce proposed to me, I don't want my shit looking like no FTD store. I really don't. I don't. It was cute though. It was. It was cute. The little cream color flowers and all of that matched the cream. I'm for all that. I'm just saying. But let me tell you, so let me tell y'all about something about cheering that I can appreciate about cheering. I ain't been a cheering since I was damn cheering. All right. But one thing that I can appreciate about cheering is they're always going to be open, honest, vocal, and they're going to tell you exactly how the fuck they damn feeling. Okay? Because at that age, children don't always know how to be emotionally, how to emotionally adapt. They just gonna say what the fuck they feel. Right? Chloe, if you were just gonna do what the fuck you wanted to do, there was no reason for you to force that conversation down to the game night where y'all was playing charades. And it's a damn shame that them children had to teach your little YN how to play charades. But then again, you they mama. So they in to old ass games like that. Charades, Mahjong, speed. They probably know how to play deuces, solitaire, spades. They they probably know how to play shit like that. Jenga. I can appreciate it though. I can. I can appreciate it because see, them were the games I grew up with. I can appreciate. But that's neither here nor there. If you was just gonna do whatever you wanted to do, and if Jordan was just gonna do whatever he wanted to do, what was the purpose of having that conversation? See, y'all bringing them in and grown people shit, but then when they get your ass all the way together, because that's exactly what they did. They won't cry for you. They won't happy for you. They won't none of that shit. They just say, and listen, it's a damn shame that Nico had the opportunity to not be there, but you wouldn't give your daughters that same respect. Then you want to go out there and try to get them a hug. They said, bitch, get off of me. You and that weak ass wig, get the fuck off of me. You tried to give both of your girls a hug. They said, bitch, unhand me right now. I say, look, I hollered. I thought it was the funniest shit on earth. Chloe, you want me to feel bad for you? This scene was supposed to make us feel bad for you, Chloe. I laughed my ass off. I said, that's right, girls. Get them together. Get her ass together. Get her ass all the way together. They said, don't you touch me. I don't even want you touching me. Get away from me. I felt bad for them girls. I ain't feel bad for you. One of them said that you ruined her life. I said, well, my God, today. I said, look, I was collecting my things. Getting ready to go to the club, girl, because I ain't feel no ways about it. Look, I ain't feel no way. I'm glad they didn't feel no way. And whoever that young lady was that was at the car with you, even she said she was over you, girl. That's what she said. Even she said she was over you. And I get it. I get it. It's all about what makes you happy. But you're not even thinking about your you ain't even thinking about your cheering. By no means. How long have you and him even been together? And I really feel like the only reason why he proposed to you in the first place is because you caught him cheating in the second place. You gonna get over it in the third place because you so gung-ho about being married in the fourth place, thinking that it's gonna stop your grieving in the fifth place. Let's just be honest here. Look, I love love. I love black people love, but only when it makes sense. And listen, Taurus Moon, Mama can have a life. Nobody told Mama that she can't have a life. But the point is, she's not just living for herself anymore. She has daughters. If her daughters was just as grown as Nico is, yeah, that's different. They grown and they got their own life. But there are two other little girls who matter, who's living in that same damn house. And I agree. He hasn't even addressed the cheating yet. You didn't hardly address the cheating yet. He did to you what most niggas do. He cheated, got caught, so now let me go on ahead and propose. He did to you, that's the regular degular schmegger nigga shit 101. And you fell for it. I'm keeping my mouth shut before I get labeled as a bully and get death threats. Girl, ain't over. Girl, don't come up here with that Chloe shit. Ro, don't you get up here with that Chloe shit. Plus, I ain't speaking on the kids. Unlike, I don't agree with talk about nobody's churn either. But my job as a reviewer is to give the actual factuals, even when they got to deal with cheering. And I ain't saying nothing wrong. Chloe shouldn't feel away about nothing that I'm saying because what I'm saying is the absolute truth. Just like what they told her was the absolute truth. Bitch, you ruined my life. You getting up here with that dingy, dirty ass wig on national TV, accepting a marriage proposal quicker before getting answers about why you got cheated on. No, not you. I'm saying me. I know what you were saying, Ro. I was being messy. I know what you were saying, Ro. I was just being messy. Girl, that wig is tied and through. That's another reason why them gals feel a damn way. You getting up here and bassing them on national TV with that thin ass wig. Getting married to this YN that only married you to keep from explaining why he cheated on your ass in the first damn place, if you ask me. You care more about a proposal than what it was that made him cheat on your old ass in the first place. And if I can be honest with you, I don't think this shit gonna last. I don't. I don't. Because I feel like it's based and built on something that is very disingenuous. He's playing on the fact that you old as Methuselah and you just so ready to get married to get over the fact that you've lost a husband. I do. That's the whole basis of this marriage. This proposal. That's really how I feel, Chloe. I ain't gonna sit up here and lie to you, girl. I ain't gonna sit up here and lie to you. I'm gonna tell you exactly how I feel about it. But whatever. That's it. That's all. I ain't got no more. Again, ain't nobody told me nothing, but I really felt like this was the season finale. It gave season finale tease. Okay, it did. It gave season finale tease. And what I don't like about it is the fact that y'all don't have a reunion. That's the one complaint I got about this show is that the Jesse Collins refuses to give us a reunion. Why we don't deserve a reunion? Why? I would have loved to have had a reunion. It was the season finale. Thank you for telling me, Ro. You know, y'all ain't never said that, but my third eye was telling me. But see, this is why we need reunions for times like this. I would love to know how Ro feel, Chloe feel, Manira feel, Latoria feel, Ashley feel, and Labrina feel after watching the season back. That's the purpose of having a reunion. So we can see how each cast member feel now that they sat back and watched the entire season. And now we can get their feelings on how they feel about this, that thing, and the other. Did I talk about Labrina Party? I did. The people said it looked boring. But I said it didn't look boring to me. If anything, it looked expensive. Okay, Labrina had a live band, no DJ. You know you got good nigga, you know you got real nigga money when you walk around here with a live band. When you walk around here with Ray Chew and the crew. Do you understand? Tell me where that came from. Tell me who Ray Chew and the crew is, y'all. Tell me. Put it down in the comments. Who is Ray Chew and the crew and all them? Where they come from? You said the DJ was there. Child. But it looked like a good party. It looked like it was a fun time. No tea, no shade, but it did. It looked like it was a fun time. It looked expensive as hell. It did. She had dancers and chandeliers. She had a whole dance floor. Okay, she had a stage. I'm sure she had a fully packed bar. Free bar. Much drink as you want. See, again, that's real nigga money. Production didn't let us have music for the scenes. That's why they always pass my shit up. Oh, is that what it is? Oh, they don't want to play. Oh, they don't want to pay for the music. Well, they ain't necessarily got. They could just put over. You know, they could do music overs like they did with Bring It. They could have just did that. Shy. But I don't know. I like this season. This season was good to me. Um, Again, my only complaint is that they didn't give y'all a reunion. That's really my only complaint. Other than that, I enjoyed the season. You not coming in my party for Drake and cutting my music off. You had a party for Drake. Girl, not you had a party for Aubrey. Child. You said that too was always an excuse. I don't like it. I don't know why. I don't know why. Like they already cutting corners when it come down to the music. They got enough in the budget to give y'all a cute little set. It ain't gotta be nothing big. Just a cute little set, a cute little backdrop of a cute little Houston backdrop. Jesse Collins could be the damn host, and then y'all could give us a nice little 2-part reunion. It could be a nice little 2-part, or like an hour and 30-minute reunion, if they feel that way about it. A cute little hour and 30-minute reunion. I'd have been cool with that. I wouldn't have had a problem with it. They didn't film that, or my Houston Rockets party, or me hosting a show on Fox Soul. Now, see, that I don't like. Now, if y'all are having all of these work scenes, I would love to see the work scenes because it's heart and hustle. So I would have loved to have seen your hustle. I would have. I would have loved to have seen your work scenes. Now, Jesse, y'all can do that for me on season 3. Let's start seeing more of the hustle. I'm cool with the drama. I'm cool with the love scenes. But let's see more of the hustle. We really should have seen at least one of Rose parties. That's her hustle. I would have loved to have seen that. But Rose said that it's all on her IG page, and it is. I always see her up there working, honey. But yeah, Heart and Hustle. That's really all I got. I ain't got no more. I enjoyed the season. It was some people that was on Instagram trying to be like, "Oh my God, this show took a whole 360 because all we seeing is the drama." Did it have drama? Yeah, it did. But did it have its nice wholesome moments? Yes. Did it have its sisterhood moments? Yes. Did it have its serious topics moments? Yes. Like everybody wants to be hung up because they seen some fussing and some fighting. But let's not sit here and act like that's all that this season brought, because it wasn't. We saw family dynamics. We seeing a family break up. We're seeing a whole proposal. We're seeing grief. Like this show is giving us a lot of dynamics, but the only thing people want to focus on is because they fussing and fighting with Chloe. And what I appreciate is that's not all that they're giving us. See, if that was all that they was giving us, that's one thing. But that's not all that they're giving us. That's just all people want to see, because in one breath, they're going to holler about how it's so much drama. But if there was no drama, they'll be talking about the show is boring and the show ain't giving anything. And where's the drama? The same people who getting under the comments arguing about how it's too much drama will be arguing if it won't no drama. Anyhow, that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more. I really hope it's a season 3. People said it was boring first season. That's probably why they changed it up. But see, I enjoyed the first season. I ain't necessarily feel like y'all was boring. I enjoyed the first season because y'all was a breath of fresh air from Love and Marriage Huntsville and Bell Collective. If we gonna talk about it, let's talk about it. Y'all was a huge breath of fresh air from Bell Collective and Love and Marriage Huntsville. But anywho, that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more. I really hope it's a 3rd season because I love the show. And y'all can't just leave us off this cliffhanger. I want a 3rd season with a reunion. Jesse, nigga, I want a reunion. Period. But anyway, I love y'all. I love on y'all. Shout out to all of y'all for rocking with me throughout these 11 episodes. Shout out to Ro. Ro was here for every damn episode review. Totally appreciate you, Ro. Shout out to Latoria as well, because Latoria came down to the whether you like it or not panel for this will really be in JoJo. Shout out to her. And I really appreciate y'all. I really do. I appreciate y'all of y'all. I really hope we get a 3rd season with a reunion, nigga. Now, with that having been said, I love y'all. I love on y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here. Tomorrow, I'm going to do the second part to Bell Collective Reunion. That's going to come out tomorrow, probably while y'all down to the church house. Some of y'all. So, but oh well, y'all can just red ball it back because I'm going to do that tomorrow in the morning. Also, part one of the Robo Reunion will be review will be tomorrow night at 10:15 p.m. Definitely make sure that y'all are there for that because we're in the first part of the reunion and I don't want y'all to miss that. So with that having been said, that's it. That's all. Shout out to all of the ladies, including you, Chloe. Shout out to all of the ladies for season 2 of Heart and Hustle Houston. Hopefully we'll see y'all again for season 3 with a reunion. May the Lord watch between me and thee while we absent one from another. Amen. That.